GWR were the first TOC to put Class 80X trains into service, and Avanti West Coast are the last. So let's see if the latest Class 80X trains are better than the first ones to come out. The GWR livery is very basic compared to its Avanti equivalent. The Avanti one has more color, and GWR is just plain green. Anyway, let's get on board. Seating is in a 2x2 layout on both trains. The seats on these trains are often hated for being too hard, but I don't think it's too bad. Could be better though. The Avanti seats are much nicer. They are firm, but very good shape. The GWR first class seats look horrible, but the Avanti one isn't bad. Also, the Avanti one has standard premium. However, you might notice, it says, standard premium on the headrest. This is because Avanti offers a third, in the middle class of travel. You get a first class seat, but everything else is the same as standard. Here is the seating layout for the Avanti units. As you can see, Coach D has the buffet car, which Avanti call shop. Oh, and the screen is the right way around. Cool. Wait. Why is that screen upside down? I didn't even notice that. Here is the seating plan for the GWR units. These trains have no buffet car. Instead it uses a trolley service. I hate trolleys because I'd rather eat whenever I like. Also, the trolley doesn't usually come out before reading. There were luggage racks dotted around both trains. However, there's not enough luggage storage, especially on lumo. I've never been on lumo though. There are decently sized overhead luggage racks though. There's also braille seat numbers, but only on the Avanti units. Avanti has these nice screens, but GWR unfortunately uses dot matrix. Even the Emerson Park shuttle can do better. So it's disappointing that every variant of the 80X, including lumo, has dot matrix. Avanti also have these larger screens with route information. There are also gangways to walk between carriages. On GWR, I'm going from Reading to London Paddington on a direct train, not stopping anywhere. It is 36 miles long and takes about 23 minutes. On Avanti West Coast, I'm going from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston on a train that calls at Watford Junction only on a drop-off pickup basis. It is 48.5 miles long and takes about 36 minutes. Both routes are in Train Sim World, but none of the trains are. You could apply a different livery to the Class 800 one, though. Anyway, doors closing. Time to go. The GWR tray tables were nice and big, and they can extend. I think the Avanti one is better, as there isn't a huge hole in it. Bonus points for the reading light being well placed. GWR also have nice big tables. Avanti has a lot more tables, but these aren't wood. I personally like both designs, but let me know what you think. Avanti also has wireless charging. I think Avanti is the only operator with wireless charging in standard. Southwestern Railway has it on some trains, but only in first class. The armrest is arguably worse on Avanti, but both aren't very good. Both of them fold though, which is nice. As this sticker suggests, these trains have plug sockets on board. However, this is actually disappointing on both trains. On GWR, there's one 3-pin socket per seat, but no USB. Avanti is better and worse at the same time. There's only one really. It's also in a horrible place. On the plus side though, there's one USB socket per seat. The Pendolino does a great job with sockets, so this is a shame. Both trains also have the same window blinds. There are also seat reservations on both trains. GWR have card holders too. Avanti has braille seat numbers, but GWR doesn't. Both trains have retractable coat hooks. GWR also has another coat hook on the edge of the seat. There are also loud and clear announcements.
Change here for London Underground, Bakerloo, Circle, District and Hammersmith and City Line. The Heathrow Express runs non-stop to Heathrow Airport and departs from platforms 6 and 7. You'll find taxis available from the rank adjacent to platform 12. On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey.
Thank you for travelling with Avanti West Coast today. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey.
I prefer the announcements on the Pendolino, though.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street, calling at Milton Keynes Central, Rugby, Coventry, Birmingham International.
Now, we'll talk about tickets. I used the return bit of a super off-peak day return from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central, which is only valid in Avanti, West Coast, and it costed £18.90. On GWR, I bought a Thames Branches Day Ranger which costs £26. This is a lot of money. The Day Ranger is valid from Paddington to Reading, all 4 Thames branches, Tilehurst and Reading West, South Western Railway to Winteresh and Elizabeth Line. Anyway, that's it. So I'll end with a shot of me leaving Reading.